untreated autism is there in society? I mean, that are walking the streets, it's a bad choice of words, but I think you know what I mean. That, and they may not even know they have it. I don't know if this is the right term, so forgive me, like low functioning autistic, or so maybe they had this problem throughout their life, but they didn't know that that's something that could be treated.
Right.
Is there any kind of stats or thoughts on that?
We don't really have statistics on that, but it's not as much as it used to be.
Okay.
So we have great early diagnostics and early interventions. So I think when I was at the university, we were still at a time where kids were becoming diagnosed with autism. And as we were diagnosing them, their parents were realizing, oh, wow, I am so much like, or I have this. And I'd had parents call me and say, where can I get a diagnosis? Because I think I have autism. So I don't think where we used to be, where, you know, many kids are getting services.
That's great. So a few more things on autism, and I just want to wrap up on that. Why the repetitive motion? I'd read a lot of research, or like they'll line things up in a order.
Part of the diagnosis is restricted interest or repetitive behaviors. It makes sense to them, and it's calming to them. So I may line things up because I can see it, and I like the way sensory-wise that I see it. Those repetitive behaviors a lot of times are anxiety. And
there was a story in the news, a boy lost his teddy bear, and I think a policeman found it for him, and that was a big deal to him.
Yes.
It was a really big deal to him.
Right.
Like he was really distraught.
Many of our families, if their child has a fixed interest on an item like that, they buy them and store them.
I got
because
you. In case one gets lost or destroyed. I got you.